Always do your best to verify the number of co-owners in a land title from which you want to acquire a piece of land before you proceed. Facing a constitution of co-ownership, meaning the land is not owned by one person. It's owned by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6, as many as listed on the land title. What should you do when you're facing such a situation? Because it's a complicated situation and so many people fall into that trap. So what should you do when you're faced with a situation of co-ownership? So the first thing to do is to check how many people are there in the question, and you can find that in the land title. You can request to see the land title directly, and you check on the abstract page. It's actually typed. In French, it's called bordereau analytique. You can ask them to send it to you in image, and you can check on that. You will see the list of people who are supposed to sign. Secondly, if you don't have access to the land title, you can always do the certificate of ownership. In fact, in all your transactions, always do a certificate of ownership. Always do a certificate of ownership. Here's why. On a certificate of ownership, it is going to give you an update of the number of persons who actually are co-owners of the land title. They're going to be listed. If there are 10, all of them are going to be listed. And from there, on that certificate of ownership, it is written, there's a clause written on that, and none of the co-owners are to do a transaction without the others giving a consent. And the only way for them to give their consent is by manifestation of their signatures. So they have to sign your act of sale before any transaction can go through successfully. Secondly, if one of them is absent, it is by law that they deliver a power of attorney to one of the signatories, so that the person signs on his or her behalf. Once that is done, then you can proceed with the transaction, maybe in the presence of 4. If there are 5, you can proceed with 4 present. So secondly, if there is a case of death, like there are 5 signatories again in the land title and only 4 are present, and so you want it of blessed memory, what should you do? I cannot discuss that now, but the situation actually changes. The procedure changes. You don't have to go the normal way, because if you do, there's going to be a problem in the future. The procedure changes. So, first, to verify how many of them are available, look directly into the land title. If you have access, it's going to be listed on the abstract page or on the page in French